Famous with me 8 times, and they're looking to develop right there to do that.
Just as he did here, before the seats get warmed up in the arena,
Great job, Javin, moving out of the range.
big shot that drops him, and this fight is over. He's up. Stay back.
Oh, wow. Big right hand.
Oh!
He gets countered and that's it.
Oh my goodness,
Wow.
the savage! Oh my goodness!
You come in crawling to the octagon, and then you get clipped and knocked out. 30 seconds. Wow.
Good left hand, and down goes Williams. Right hand, Williams to the left, Williams down. He's not getting up, guys. Not getting up. That is the knockout of the year, if nothing else.
Strength it suddenly gives
Exactly,
you.
he can find all sorts of strength. Oh, he's out on his feet. Oh, completely gone.
Very uncommon, doesn't even bother to take the count.
It's a bad knockout. Hope he's okay now. Bad knockout. Here we are. Oh, look at that for a right hand. Look at the way he went down on his leg and it was completely beautiful.
There's a fighter in this compilation who lands a head kick so perfectly that her opponent stiffens before she hits the ground. Another clips her opponent with a right hand on the temple, sending her into a slow, backward fall that looks like something out of a movie. You'll see uppercuts land like sledgehammers, hooks thrown with mean intentions, and combinations so fast and accurate they seem to glitch reality. These fighters are not holding back. They know that in the world of MMA, one shot can change everything, and they make sure it's theirs. You can feel the weight of every punch through the screen. It's in the reactions, the shock on the opponent's face, the sudden loss of balance, the stumble backward, the drop to the floor. Some of the knockouts are clean and immediate. Others are brutal beatdowns where one fighter overwhelms the other with a storm of strikes before the final blow. You'll see opponents go limp against the cage, slide down slowly, or just crumble under pressure. These are not just KOs. These are violent, emotional, career-changing moments, and every single one carries a story of preparation, pressure, and execution. And the fighters celebrating their finishes, the raw emotion in their eyes, the screams of victory, the adrenaline pouring out of them. It's just as intense. Some can't believe they did it. Others expected it all along. You see the entire range of emotion those few seconds after KO. Pride, relief, disbelief, and in some cases, pure savagery. This is a payoff for everything they've trained for. It's the reason they sacrifice, struggle, and grind every single day. And when they land that perfect shot, it all becomes worth it. There's something especially exciting about watching underdogs score big knockouts. Fighters who were counted out, underestimated, or overshadowed come in and deliver one of the most vicious KOs of the night. That's the magic of MMA. It doesn't matter what people expect. All it takes is one strike, one opening, one perfectly placed shot, and everything changes. In this video, you'll see underdogs rise, favorites fall, and moments unfold that no one could have predicted. It's chaos, it's glory, it's combat at its most primal. What makes this compilation more than just entertaining is its ability to show how MMA evolves. You're seeing the next generation of fighters step in with new tools, new techniques, and a hunger to prove they belong. There's a constant evolution happening in the sport, and these knockouts are evidence of that. Fighters are faster, stronger, and more technical than ever before. They're blending striking disciplines, boxing, Muay Thai, kickboxing, with devastating effectiveness. And the results? They're right here, in 23 minutes of nonstop, savage highlight finishes. This isn't just a collection of clips. It's a celebration of power, timing, and execution. Every second is packed with drama. Every finish feels like a mic drop. If you're a true MMA fan, this is the kind of video you'll want to watch again and again. The knockouts never get old, and the way they're edited together, with crisp replays, cinematic slow motion shots, and explosive reactions, turns each fight into a mini movie of destruction. The sound of gloves cracking on skulls, the stunned silence that follows, and the roar of the crowd make each KO unforgettable. You'll walk away from this video with a deeper appreciation for the artistry behind each finish. Yes, it's violent. Yes, it's brutal. But it's also technical, strategic, and beautiful in its own savage way. These knockouts are reminders that MMA is the purest form of competition. It's not about how many rounds you can survive. It's about finding the moment to end it. And that's what these fighters do better than anyone else. Whether you're here for the violence, the athleticism, the suspense, or the raw emotion, this video delivers. These 23 minutes will fly by as one KO leads into next. By the end, you won't just be entertained, you'll be stunned. Because no matter how many knockouts you've seen, there's always one that makes your jaw drop. And in this video, you'll see dozens. Brutal, clean, vicious, and absolutely unforgettable.
Таких габаритов все на месте. Линолев Владимир нашел здесь колено влетел еще. И так падал и попал.
That success on that takedown. Let's see if he tries to close the distance again to get it back to the ground.
Oh, switch knee. He's got him hurt, and he hurts him with that straight right. And he's out. And he's out. Oh my God, Oliver Jimenez, what? he was just kind of. Oh, that's it! LA knees! Holy cow! Oh, he's out. One punch knockout from Calebo knees. A super uppercut. I don't know if Shane was shooting or just changing levels, but man.
From a very first second, this video throws you straight into the chaos. No slow build-up, no filler, just 23 minutes of unrelenting, jaw-smashing, bone-rattling knockouts that don't let you blink. These are the kinds of finishes that define careers and become legend. When fists fly, bodies drop, and silence falls over the cage, that's the moment you're here for. In this non-stop highlight reel of violence, you're not just watching fights. You're watching the limits of human endurance, technique, and sheer savagery pushed to their absolute extremes. These aren't accidental knockouts. These are calculated, perfectly executed strikes designed to shut the lights off. And that's exactly what they do. Each fighter featured here didn't come to win on the judges' scorecards. They came to finish fights and make a statement. From the brutal first-round head kicks to the slick counter punches that land just right, every KO in this compilation is a display of mastery over timing, distance, and destructive power. This isn't just raw strength. This is precision violence. Every movement in the cage has a purpose, and when it's executed perfectly, the results are unforgettable. You're watching top-tier martial artists use their skills to dominate their opponents in the most violent ways possible, and it's impossible to look away. This video showcases a wide range of fighters from different organizations, from UFC to PFL, from Bellator to Cage Warriors, all brought together by one thing: the ability to finish a fight in spectacular fashion. There's something particularly powerful about watching women in MMA land these kind of finishes. They're faster, more technical, and often more aggressive. There's no hesitation in their eyes, no fear in their posture. When they commit to the finish, they go all in, and when the shot lands, you feel in your bones. You'll see knockouts from all angles with every technique imaginable. Spinning elbows, brutal knees in the clinch, thunderous overhands, and body shots that leave fighters crumpled on the mat. There's a raw intensity that radiates from each clip. Even in slow motion, you can sense the speed behind the strike, the momentum, the impact, the exact moment when the fight ends. Fighters collapse like statues, some falling flat with eyes still open, others tumbling awkwardly as their bodies go limp. There's no denying brutality of these finishes, but there's also beauty in their precision. Every knockout is a product of countless hours of training, thousands of repetitions, and a level of focus that only elite fighters possess. That's what makes these moments so electrifying, the perfect collision of preparation and opportunity. As you watch the knockouts roll in one after another, you'll notice there's no room to breathe. The pace never slows. The energy never dips. This isn't a highlight reel. It's a storm of violence, a relentless flood of impact and adrenaline. The fighters are not here to dance around the cage or play it safe. They're here to make their mark, and that mark is often left in the form of an opponent unconscious on the canvas. The sound of each punch, the reaction of the crowd, the quick wave off from the referee, it all combines to create a high-stakes, high-impact experience that pulls you in and keeps you locked in. One of the most striking things about this compilation is how diverse the finishes are. Some come out of nowhere, a perfectly timed counter during an exchange, or a wild spinning back fist that lands flush. Others are methodical, a fighter breaking down her opponent with leg kicks and pressure until a final blow drops her like a bag of bricks. And then there are the flash KOs, the ones that leave you staring at the screen, wondering how a fight could end that quickly. These are the kinds of knockouts that fans talk about for years, the kind that turn fighters into stars overnight.
Big hook rocks in there, coming out of frame again.
That's the rear hook, too.
Oh, he set him
big
down.
shot.
Frey on top, looking to finish. Can Cody post the cover?
Puts him
He
out.
is done.
Puts him out.
tangled up. Watch this closely. Oh, his elbow dislocated when he put it against the cage.
Oh, gosh.